Coming up, we've got the scoop on a water-bombing behemoth.
Personally, the biased opinion is it's probably the ugliest plane I've ever seen, but it's so ugly, it's actually really cute. Just take a look at it.
Next on Mega Machines, we're taking off with a machine that brings the fight to the fire. It's called the Bombardier CL-415 Super Scooper. The flames of a fire way out in the wilderness, you're going to need water. Lots of water. So how do you get thousands of gallons of H2O to where fire hoses can't go? Bring in this fella, the CL-415 Super Scooper. A water-bombing behemoth that's a conflagration killer.
If you're looking at the nose and it's coming head on at you, you could swear it's kind of like a locomotive engine coming at you. That's probably one of the toughest ruggedized planes that I've been around and had the great opportunity to work with, but in my personal opinion, it's so ugly, it's cute. It's not designed for its look. It's designed definitely to get the job done.
Bombardier CL-415 Super Scooper towers nearly 3 stories tall. At 65 feet long, it's as big as a locomotive. And with a 94-foot wingspan, the Super Scooper is one of the largest propeller planes on the planet. Getting this Goliath off the ground takes 2 turbine engines, cranking out a 4-alarm 4,800 horsepower. That's enough get up and go to power 10 hook and ladder fire trucks. And with a full load of liquid, this mega-sized airborne extinguisher weighs a runway rupturing 47,000 pounds, or nearly 24 tons. In other words, when a forest goes up in flames, this plane is smoking.
Super Scooper's role is very clear. Somebody will dispatch the aircraft and say it's needed on a particular fire. It will go, it'll leave as quickly as possible within 5 minutes. Its role is to try and extinguish that fire as quickly as possible.
Tim Paul is the pilot with a dead aim when it comes to dropping the mother of all water bombs on a blaze.
Approximately 1,600 gallons can be held in this tank. At one time, you can drop all of it, or 1/4 of it, or half of it. If you drop all the water at once, in other words, all 4 doors open, and you're going about 120 knots, as you hit the button, the airplane tends to pitch up because now a great reduction in the weight.
But forget about heading back to base to reload. The CL-415 Super Scooper has a secret. This bird is a boat.
This airplane is a boat plus an airplane, and so this is shaped, as you can see, like a boat, and its shape is efficient in the water. The Super Scooper is equipped with 2 probes like this one that pick up 1,600 gallons of water. The airplane is moving over the water at 90 to 100 miles an hour, and the water is basically rammed into the tank through the probe.
The great thing about this aircraft is if you have water close, it just scoop and drop, scoop and drop, scoop and drop, scoop and drop. scoop and drop, scoop and drop. I mean, you could end up in a situation where you're dropping up to 28,000 gallons an hour. And that's absolutely amazing. Let me tell you, for a pilot, that's one long day's worth of work.
What's the secret to the Super Scooper's flame flattening capabilities? Look out the window and you'll see it.
Because of the high wing, it's got amazing lift. It's just a pilot's dream.
The wings are big so that you can support the weight of the aircraft. And the aircraft flies at a slow speed, so it needs these fatter, high-lift wings. This is the pontoon that helps support the wing, particularly when you're stopped on the water. The airplane will actually tip one direction or the other. So this is a float to keep the wing out of the water.
And protecting your tail is equally as important when flying just 50 feet above the tree line. To do that, you need a boatload of power.
It needs a lot of horsepower because fighting forest fires is a dangerous environment. You're speeding up, you're slowing down, you drop the load, you add full power, you want to get over a mountain ridge. So it takes a lot of abuse in this environment. The Super Scooper is a giant workhorse.
And making a huge difference for brave firefighters battling a blaze.
The Super Scooper is very fun to fly because you're on the water, you're in the air, doing tight turns, fighting fires. It's very fun to fly.
CL-415 Super Scooper is a mega machine because just take a look at it.